we as men are making a lot of progress in society, and I'm truly happy for where we're going. And I see the future, and I can look into the future and see where we're at. But guys, I've been feeling this way for a while, and when you start to see how things can change, and you have this vision long before a lot of people do, it's crazy, man. And I know a lot of people might be watching this video, and I know you're gonna be able to relate to this, because the thing is, bro, in society, we still have a lot of work to do. Our brothers still have to get their mind right. Our brothers still have to get out of these depressed, anxious thoughts of loneliness and a lot of, just fog of darkness. And we're gonna get out of it. I know we are. I have faith, I have hope, and I believe. But the truth is, man, sometimes in life you gotta dumb it down, bro. They just don't understand yet. And that's the truth, man. A lot of our brothers are stuck in their head. A lot of brothers can't accept a lot of this metaphysical talk when you start vibrating at such a high frequency. They can't meet you there just yet. So you have to dumb it down to the level they're at, bro. And what do you mean by that? Like, let's say you started to self-improve. You got all this knowledge. You got all this wisdom. Maybe you hopped on semen retention. So you got all this enlightenment. And you want to just hit them with all of it all at once. A lot of our people wake up to the truth, whatever your truth is, and you start seeing how this matrix truly operates. And then you want to hit them with all this, man. There's food poison. There's all kinds of bad products in water bottles, the BPA products. Their underwear, masculinity is under attack. And then you start hitting them with all this. They're like, bro, what are you talking about? Why? What do you mean McDonald's is bad for me? I thought McDonald's is good for me. What do you mean Lil Uzi Vert I shouldn't be listening to? What do you mean this music taps into my subconscious brain? And then they start looking at you like you're crazy. Like, nah, bro, this can't be true. They're not trying to hit me they're not sending subliminal messages through these TV programs and stuff like that. And you start to see just how deep that program is. So they don't understand yet, bro. They just don't understand just yet. So you got to dumb it down just a little. Meet them at where they're at. I have to do this my whole life, bro. And I remember when I really truly started waking up to like a lot of this knowledge in general, man, it was like 2019 is when I started to embrace everything in the full totality. And I remember I wanted to go out and tell people, look, bro, everybody's out to get us, and we need to band together. We need to unite. We need to stop getting our brothers on these drugs, because these drugs are corrupting our mind. Everything's sexualizing our mind. We need to hop on semen retention. People were looking at me like I was crazy, bro. I had to really dumb it down, because they're like, what do you mean semen retention? They would laugh at me, bro. They're like, you're gonna hold your seed? That's lame, bro. You a lame guy. You're not out here trying to get it in. You're not out here trying to. And I'm like, man, I just want to run around, smoke weed, chase girls. You don't want to seek greatness. You don't want to self-improve. You don't want to strive for your goals. You're not even setting goals. I'm trying to tell them, look, man, we need goals. Why do we need goals? Let's just live in the moment, bro. Let's just live in the moment, dog. Let's just do what's fun. And I'm like, man. So I had to really design a lifestyle to where I could bring it back down to the level they're at. Just hit them with things, plant seeds in their mind. A lot of you guys have so knowledge, even me. There's so many other things that I want to talk about. There's so many other knowledge and just interesting topics that I want to get to, but I want to set a good foundation. You know what I mean? We're slowly progressing. We're slowly evolving. Humanity's slowly waking up, one brother at a time. And when that happens, it's going to happen. I know it is. It's just a slow process, especially because when you embrace God, you might be that one person. You're trying to incorporate a godly lifestyle. You're trying to tell them about God, but they're not ready, Brett. They're not yet. They're just not there yet. So you have to explain to them, look, I'm going to plant a seed. I'm going to give you a little bit of faith. I'm going to give you a little bit of hope when you're down, man. You might feel depressed, but God loves you. And then you can be like, man, why is that guy always talking about God? Why is he always happy? But you dumbed it down for him. Sometimes you have to be the change in the world. Like Gandhi said, you have to be that one person. I know it's hard, bro. It really is. But you try not to judge them. And this is key. You have patience with them, bro. Because a lot of it comes down to patience. You want to just snap sometimes like, man, why aren't you getting this? Why aren't you understanding what I'm saying? You don't see what I'm saying. You don't see how this world's messed up. You don't see how this world's demonic. You don't see how they're trying to make your brain so toxic that you can't produce any positive thoughts, that you can't use your imagination, that you should leave these girls alone, that you shouldn't smoke weed, that you shouldn't be on the block trying to slang. And they're going to look at you like, bro, what are you talking about? But our men have been waking up slowly, bro. I've been seeing more and more understand that this government, it's not where we should be in a system to where like men would feel good about themselves, and this government doesn't provide that sometimes. As men, you want to be able to really know that you have some type of authority when you go to court. You can have some authority in your household. You're not always going to be looked at as the person that's to blame, because women are always going to blame us. And you start accepting some of these truths, and you're like, man, don't get married. You might tell somebody, don't get married, or watch out if you get married, because this girl might be setting you up, and they're looking at you like you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about, bro? She loves me. And you're like, yeah, well, sometimes women only love you under conditions. So then you have to dumb that down because they just don't understand yet, because they're in love, bro. Love corrupts their mind. Love blinds them. That's why they said, a lot of times men, the downfall is bro, our downfall for most of us is women, bro. And you know it. You know it's true too. That's why a lot of these people are hurt. That's why a lot of people don't want to live no more, is because of women. So then you have to relate to them. And you might be that one person watching this video right now. You're going through pain. You're going through suffering. You're hurting on the inside. And you're questioning why this has to happen to you. But it might be you're gaining the experience. You're gaining this so you can relate to people, so that you can be where you know what I'm talking about, where you can just dumb it down. You can relate to them. You can have empathy. You can have sympathy. And they just don't understand yet. They don't understand where you're at, bro. They don't understand your vision. They don't understand your goal. They don't understand the mission that God gave you. But that doesn't mean you give up on them. We got to have hope. We got to see love in our brother. We got to see the God in our brother, bro. Let's try to do the best that we can to keep helping each other out. Pay it forward. Give them some knowledge. Each one teach one. That's how we're going to grow. You might be that one brother out here that has a lot of knowledge. You might be the brother that I'm talking about. You the one that has all this wealth of wisdom, bro. Don't just keep it all to yourself, man. A lot of this God wants you to give back, bro. Because he knows you've done the work. You self-improve. You meditate. You pray. You go on semen retention. You are a wealth of knowledge, bro. Don't go to your grave with all this knowledge. Start a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Give back. I know you might be afraid or whatever, but put that fear to the side, man. Do it now. We need it. We need you, bro. You might be that one person that knows a lot about, men and women dynamics, and you've been through pain with your baby mama. You've been through pain with the court system, and somebody needs that message to hear you. Or you might be that one brother that was out here doing drugs, you know what I mean? Which is a lot of us are alcoholic, and you were homeless, and you lost your way, and you found God, and you're a walking testimony now. Give that back to people, bro. Help them out. Let them know what's up. Tell them that you can change. That's all I've been doing as a community, telling you, look, man, you can change, we can change. Together we can change. We will change. We are changing. I see the change. But sometimes you got to dumb it down. They just don't understand yet. But they will understand. They have been understanding. Men have been understanding. Look at how more men are deciding to be single. More men are deciding to truly embrace self-improvement. More men are embracing masculinity. More men are saying it's okay to bring back masculinity. It's okay to be a masculine man again. It's okay to talk about God. It's okay to put God first. It's okay to get on semen retention. It's okay to be smart. A lot of us would judge people because they were smart. They had a high IQ. And we're saying, it's cool, bro. Use that knowledge, bro. You're a smart brother. Go get your degree. Learn how to work on computers. Learn how to do this. And bring this back to your community so that you can teach them. Each one teach one. That's how we're going to grow. You might be the one brother that knows about how to eat foods that will basically make you live longer. You know how to eat great foods. You know how to pick foods. You might know how to grow foods. If that's you, do your best. Leave a comment. Leave some comments down below, bro. If you got some knowledge, if you know what I'm talking about. Even if it's just a testimony where you've experienced what I'm talking about. You're like, man, I woke up. I had a spiritual awakening back in 2020, and this happened. Leave a comment, let people know. And you're like, man, I did have to do that so that people didn't think I'm crazy, that they didn't try to put me in a psych ward and say I was schizophrenic, because a lot of us have that happen to us. You woke up to the truth and you're trying to tell people, look, man, this is how society is really operating. Put these glasses on, see what I'm seeing. And they're like, no, you're crazy. What are you talking about? But if they see your comment, they might be able to relate. We need to be able to relate to people. I think you being vulnerable and you walking in your truth allows others to do that. We need you, my brother. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.